Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to This Week in Renewables, Season 2, Episode 4. This is your weekly roundup of the renewables stories over the last 7 days in a bite-sized format. Wind, hydropower, solar, anything renewables I discuss. I'm your host, Mr. Deji Ogunsola, the voice you can trust. This is the perfect place to keep up to date with all the renewable stories over the last 7 days. Don't forget to do all the good stuff, the like, comment and sharing. It really does help with the visibility of this podcast. Additionally, this month, I'd also like you to make sure you're connected with me on LinkedIn for my This Month in Renewables, which is a monthly newsletter with the renewable stories over the last month in a newsletter format. So that will be coming out in the next couple of days. So if you would like to see a copy of that, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I'll make sure there's a link on the video that should appear somewhere. This week we're going to start off with some hydropower news because I know I didn't discuss much of it last week and I had a few of my connections were a bit untoo happy, so I said this week hydropower will be first. This time coming by way of Australia. And Australian company Genex Power has kick-started its main construction works for its 250 Kidston pump hydro storage project in the state of Queensland. Work has started on the tunnel digging at the site of the two disused gold mine pits. Genex commented that it had undertaken extensive work throughout December and January to establish an underground main access tunnel at the Kidston site. That will provide access to the powerhouse cavern being established 250 metres below ground level. The powerhouse itself will host the powerhouse itself will host two 125 megawatt Andritz hydro reversible pump turbines, allowing for the hardware to be used to both generate electricity and pump water energy storage purposes. So this is good news coming by way of this project. It's a project I've been following for a number of years now, so it's interesting to see how it's progressing. Some null project news from the hydropower world, and again pump storage seems to be the theme, this time by way of the Hatta pump storage plant in Dubai. It is 35% completed as a kind of update. Construction of the first pump storage plant in Dubai is 35% complete. This has been announced by the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority DUA. Just to give you a bit more information about this particular project, the Hatta plant, which has had an investment of approximately 1.4 billion AED, is the first of its kind in the Gulf region. It will have a storage capacity of 1,500 megawatts and a lifespan of up to 80 years. I haven't actually worked on this project myself, but I do know of a few candidates have worked on this particular project, so it's good to see that it's actually 35% complete on target. Be sure to keep up to date with This Week in Renewables for any other project news related to that project itself. But good news from the hydropower sector to pump storage projects who are far in their construction stages. Moving on from hydropower to a bit of wind. Congratulations to those in Colombia. The 20 megawatt Gujira 1 is the Colombia's first wind farm in over 17 years. Will be inaugurated today. That was last week Friday, in a ceremony led by President Ivan Duque. The Colombian Ministry of Mines and Energy has announced. The project itself was developed by a Colombian power company, Azigan, and comes as the 19.5 megawatt Chapachi wind farm, the country's first, approaches the end of its useful life in 2023. Construction works were finished in December 2021, with commercial operations slated to commence during the first half of 2022, as commented by the ministry. According to the ministry, the project involved an investment of 75 billion COP, which is approximately 18.9 billion USD. Sorry, 18.9 million USD, not billion, sorry, and 16.7 euros to be precise, and benefited from tax incentives extended by the government to promote the development of renewable energy. So congratulations to all those in Colombia involved in that inauguration of that project. Some more news now coming from the way of the solar energy sector, this time coming from SSE. They have acquired their first solar project, so congratulations to them. As commented, they have acquired the first development rights from Stark Energy for the 30 megawatt Littleton solar farm near Aversham in Worcester, England, its first PV project. Once completed in the late 2023, the 77-acre site will be capable of powering some 9,400 homes. The move itself will form part of a £12.5 billion investment programme to power charge towards net zero. SSE Sector Director of Distribution, Generation and Storage, Richard Cav Bigley, said Littleton Solar Farm will be the first of many such projects, and we hope to be completing more very soon. So congratulations to SSE on acquiring their first solar project here in the UK. More news from the solar sector, and Shell have acquired Italian solar outfit by the name of Solar Concept. As I said, they've acquired 100% of the company from Aquila Capital owned Solar. The acquisition increases Shell's solar development pipeline in Italy to approximately 2 gigawatts and supports its global ambition to supply customers with renewable energy. Shell Vice President for Italy and country, Marco Massili, said, Italy is a priority market for Shell's renewables and energy solutions business. The acquisition of this key aligns with Shell's strategy for integrated power delivery in Italy. We will continue to work with national and regional authorities to support Italy's energy transition. So again, this is really good news coming by way of Italy and Shell. More news on the solar side of things, and Globalec, Kenyan solar farm is up and running, so congratulations. Globalec announced last week Friday that its 40 megawatt Malindi solar farm in Kenya is now in full operation. Just to give you a bit more information about this particular project. The plant has been exporting power into the regional grid since mid-December 2021. Its output is sold to national distribution company Kenya Power and lighting company KPLC under a 20-year power purchase agreement. Globalec and its project partner Africa Energy Development Corporation built the 69 million USD solar farm in Langobaye in the Malindi district. Also part of the project was the construction of a new 220 kV WIWI substation, which has been handed over to the KPLC and is now part of the national grid infrastructure. So this is really, really good. Just to give you a bit of more news on this particular article, it's commented by the CEO Mike Sholey. Malindi is our 10th operational solar plant in Africa and cements our unique position as a leader in the large solar scale generation. So again, congratulations to Globalec there on the successful completion and up and running of this particular solar farm. And just to round up some further mergers and acquisitions that happened last week, a few more highlights. Standard Solar buys the 28.5 megawatt solar park in Idaho. European Energy selling 121.5 megawatts of Italian solar parks has been announced. Motor Oil PPC is to create green hydrogen JV in Greece. Australian Clean Energy acquires renewable energy projects rights in Croatia. And last but not least, Octopus buys 14.1 megawatt French farm from Energy Leak. So some more sort of news coming by way of the renewable sector. So that, my friend, sums up this week in renewables. Thank you for watching and listening. Don't forget to always comment, like and subscribe. Have a blessed week. And I have been your host, Mr. Deji Ogunsola, the voice you can trust. Take care. God bless. Goodbye.